Hello friends, here I am in my closet. Yes, coming to you live from the closet. What can I say? This is another that hopefully will be third time's the charm. Oh, Cole, you're going to visit this time. Lucy visited a minute ago when I was screwing things up and I started over. Hey, Cole. Hey, Cole. I started out in the garage cleaning out and filmed this video, and it said error, so I gave up. I went outside after I cleaned the garage because I was exhausted and communed with my dad. He built me a gazebo and I was sitting out there swinging on it and imparting such wonderful knowledge, and I know it's not going to come to me now, but that was my second video, and it got 80% uploaded, and it's been stuck there for about 2 hours, so I gave up on that. Now it's storming outside, and I decided that it's time for me to clear out my purses, and that's why I'm in the closet. So they're going in the garage sale. And while I'm doing that, I am going to tell you about motivation. What is it that you can do to motivate yourself when things aren't going so hot? First, I have to tell you, that's kind of my life story. The last video that I shared, this is a cute purse. I don't use it. The last video that I shared was about how my husband and I met, and it was fun, and I enjoyed doing that. But after the marriage, not a lot of good stuff happened. I mean, it did, but we couldn't have kids. We wanted kids. We couldn't have any. So we adopted, which was wonderful. I am so thrilled to have had that opportunity to adopt. And, move, Cole. So we also wanted, kids, grandkids, live a long, happy life together, just like everyone else wants when they get married. And that didn't happen. It's kind of how my life goes. The things that I plan don't always come to fruition. And he got sick when he was in his early 40s, and I turned from wife to nursemaid, and he died a year ago. And I am determined to get on with my life alone, me and my dogs. And I'm hoping to find money in some of these purses. Nothing but change yet. So, to get back to it, a lot of times things don't go quite the way you want them to. I wish this had better light, but in the closet, what can I expect? So, life's not always a bowl of cherries. Someone said that a long time ago. And we don't always get what we want. So in our business, the same thing applies. We may work and work and work, or feel like we're working. We may not actually be working, which could be an issue. And we don't get what we want to. So we lose motivation, and we say, I haven't gotten a sale, I haven't gotten a lead, I just give up. Has that happened to me? Well, the attitude has happened where I haven't gotten a sale. I've had a dry several months. I only started in February, and this is July, and I don't have a lot of customers. I am my best customer. But have I given up? No. Why not? Because nobody is going to be able to tell me you cannot do this. Because then I say, oh yes, I can. That is just the way I'm made. I see challenges as just that. Challenges that I have to defeat. Oops. Don't play with that. I dropped the lip gel, and I hope the dogs don't play with it. It was headed to the garbage, but still. Don't tell me I'm not going to do something. I'm going to do it. And that's how I feel about my marketing job. Bring in here, Lucy. Not my marketing job. My online job with my nail wraps. Yes, I love my nail wraps. So, motivation can come from within. Not always the easiest thing in the world, but it is an important source, because some days you just have to look at it as, today didn't go so hot, tomorrow's going to be better. Lucy, bring it here. Bring it here. She ate the gel. Come sit by mommy. Come on. Come tell people hello. Yeah, it's my Lucy girl. Yeah, it's my Lucy girl. And she's one of the reasons I keep going, because she just keeps me motivated, huh? My poor baby got shot by the neighbors because they didn't know who she was. We had to go have surgery, but she's okay. And if she can do it, I can do it, right? So anyway, sometimes motivation has to come from without, though, if you don't have motivation from within. So what do you do in those cases? I call my sister. She happens to be my downline. So if you can call someone in your downline or in your upline, I think that is very helpful, because they will understand where you're coming from. But it's not always helpful, because that's just talking about business again, and your business isn't going so hot, and so you don't feel like talking about it. So what I do with my sister, she was determined not to be in direct sales anymore, because she did it for a long time with a makeup company, and you had to go out and do parties. She couldn't do the online deal. They didn't have it then. And she lost money. She, again, was her own best customer. Yeah, the garbage. She was her own best customer, like I'm my own right now. So she was just going to support me. And she did. She was an awesome support for me. And, no, don't need that. And then she started wearing them to work, because she's a nurse and they can't always wear nail stuff at work. And she loved them, so she joined. So I have my sister in the same company as me. So I'm lucky in that respect, that I get to talk to her about the same thing that I love, she loves. But most of the talks that we have had don't really have a lot to do with the business, because it'll start out that way. She'll call me, since she's my downline, she'll call me for words of advice, and as her leader and leader to a few other people, that is an important part of what I do. I need to support them in their business as much as they support me, because of course I make money off of them in my downline, and I depend on them, so I have to support them. It's just part of my job description. But the talks that I have with her are much longer than with any of my other downline. And we do the sister talk. We just chat about my mom, how she's doing, because she's 80 years old now and we have to keep an eye on her. And money, about 37 cents. So we talk about my mom, we talk about my brothers, we talk about our pets, and we just go on, and before we realize we've spent an hour on the phone, and both of us are feeling better by the time we get off. And that's where I think the motivation comes in. Excuse me. Dusty room. Sorry about that. So my point being, don't talk business. When you are lacking motivation, talk to someone, but don't necessarily feel like you have to talk business. Get away from it. I have found that getting away from things brings me back fresh, and I feel like I can go on from them. Same thing in my life, just regular routine life. When I get in a rut, because hubby and I used to go on rides a lot, because he was homebound, and he hated that he couldn't get anywhere. So we'd just go for a ride, go to McDonald's, whatever, eat in the parking lot, because it was too much of a pain to get him out of the wheelchair into the restaurant. But that change of atmosphere made a world of difference in how he was feeling. And it can make a world of difference in your business too. So my lesson for today, as I clean out old purses, is find something to do for a little while that will take you away from your business. Focus on that, and then come back to your business fresh again the next day. I'm not saying let it go for a week, because good Lord, then it's going to be really hard to start again. But I would say let it go for an evening, and do something different for yourself. By yourself, with a friend, for a friend. For a friend is really good, because I always feel good when I do something for friends. I helped a friend move out of her classroom the other day, and it was wonderful. I was hot and sweaty, about like I'm getting now, but I felt good that I was able to help her. So those are my words of wisdom. Take them or leave them as you will, but it's what works for me. Find somebody to talk to, and hopefully my next video will not be from dark in a closet. See you soon.